You might never understand the interests of hate speech until you find yourself in a position of stagnation. Countries where rulership stemmed for long ages, for a long period of time, have seen so many generations of scholars, adults, intellectuals, practitioners, experts frustrated. There's nothing more frustrating in life than thinking that education is the way, and later on you discover that not the best are good. Sometimes they are even scared of the best because they might be hesitant to take instruction. And over the years, you see those who are promoted, and you are almost tempted to come to the conclusion that it's because of their bold statement on fine lines of hate that have promoted them. Late Ikema, mayor of Boya, former vice chancellor of the University of Boya, now minister of secondary education, minister of territorial administration. When you dig into their past and how they were promoted to who they are, there's a consistency in their approach. It can be defined by parties as interest oriented, but the regime in place have made his choice, the kind of people she wants, and position of leadership. And so debate haven't organized, for a number of years, might have come to that point in his life. He need better moves, position of responsibility. Yeah, because sometimes going through association, NGOs, enterprising, is a way to seek relevance. And when we have reached a certain threshold, and yet we cannot still influence policy, make some key decisions on cultural aspect, on social aspect, on economic aspect, on political aspect, we think that maybe we do like others and see whether different. Manu has been recently marked by a series of important diseases. I want to pay homage to late Barrister Chief Tato Endo. Some positions are now vacant. Some brilliant Manu sons and daughters can legitimately want a tribal replacement of the position they were occupying at the helm of the states. It would be a fair game to them and unfair on the lines that they are torn. Because you cannot imagine how many people feel disappointed to be reading hate speech targeting group, naming them like cunning. All human beings are cunning. If we were to get into that particular, all human beings are cunning. Cunning is politically defined. We adapt some posture in order to get some results. If it's in socialization, it's determined a certain pattern. It is not meant to cry. It is meant for us to be aware and to act. Knowledge is not supposed to freeze us from acting. It's supposed to prepare us, prepare our reaction. Nowhere in the world do people come online to share openly their strategy about how they want to conquer the world. Strategy are kept secret, act upon for mastery. And so it's only political yet strategy that wants to divide and rule. That is why from our first statement on this issue that is now gaining proportion online, we did well to emphasize that it could be projected towards the next elections. It could be projected towards the next appointment. And so emotional feeling shouldn't invite itself without taking into consideration the context and pretext which can stir this heat conversation going around. For the people named, they are not beggars. They are people of a certain caliber. But we are political animals. We are people who aspire, who, from our vibrancy, create action around us that can engineer opportunities and we want to be first beneficiaries. Sometimes it's too much information that makes us to be so agitated. We just know too much that we cannot even be patient to act. And in such disorder, in such ramification, you could be attacked from any position. You will not even identify who attacked you. Those who cannot voice their grievances and frustration and who seem late in their hidden agenda might cynically support government in this moment. But the truth is that political extremes are cosmopolitan, are people interest based. At the same time, economic seeking the maximum vote and using heat and using divide to approach. For a nation, it could work. For a constituency, highly diversified, it could be economics. You will cite Marine Le Pen in France, Donald Trump in the USA, Paul Biya in Cameroon, who have successfully used the divide strategy where the instrument travel lines to have sympathy, making Bahrain sour special from the graduate less resistant to political move, meaning between the Muslims as the caregiver of state apparatus, sovereign apparatus like defense, security, education, peace and strategic that in single constituency.
Automatic. So the goal is understand what is going on and be retain yourself from poor things that won't reflect who you are. Because at the end of the day, our past define us better than the circumstances we are going through. We've been shaped by some reality that might be the very reason why we react on things the way we do. No matter how nice we become looking, no matter how rich we have uh, gathered wealth, we are still victim of our childhood wounds. Sometimes it comes bleeding in a public place, and people are just ashamed of how of the magnification they were given to your reputation, and they cannot reconcile. They feel ashamed for themselves for not being able to detect that you were carrying these wounds along. But at the end of the day, I want to remind us we are humans. Pretending that we are something else is a smear. We are humans, and as we navigate our interests in every context, we should remind ourselves of the ability to get up where we fall, where we are falling. It's more important to regain consciousness. It's never too late. And so I will stand here to be weeping for adults, people who are globally known, and the very reason why I won't be weeping for them or sending them moral lessons is because I know the ambition is bigger than my sentiment, than my feelings. I can only help fuel their energy by showing some emotion on what they are doing. I just want you to know adults are not stupid. They know what they are doing. But if they match you, defend yourself. Defend who you are. Don't allow people to reduce you to object of mockery. Because from the beginning there was a word. It is now and it will be. Thanks, it's been Mayor Cyril. I'll be yours again. Until then, take care of yourself. Ciao. Bye bye.